What's up, guys? I'm out here. I'm here with my guy, Henry Schreiber.
Hello.
We are out on a walk. He's been asking me to go on a walk for quite some time now.
This feels like the dream's coming true.
So we were walking by this street and we noticed this stuff on the pavement. I think it was made like filling cracks, but it's kind of like melted.
Kind of looks like a tar, like in tar pits when the dinosaurs were here.
Henry pointed out this like guy right here. I always see him, but I've never shouted him out before. You know, shout out to this guy.
Bielek House, established 1996.
Today we are going to Issaquah, walking
lion.
down there. There's a lion right here.
Anyways.
But yeah, so today we're going to Issaquah. We're gonna walk down there. And like, what do you think about Issaquah?
I think Issaquah has a lot of really cool quirks, and I want to notice them along the way.
And we found this fantastic little brick part.
It feels magnificent, like gates of ancient Greece.
We got a classic walking dilemma, something in Henry's shoe right there.
Getting it out.
We found this abandoned Razor scooter right here on the side of this trail.
Rest in peace to our fallen hero.
We are walking under the I-90 underpass. Well, not under anymore, but you know, we're in between the two bridges. Right behind us, we have Gilman Station. Famous Issaquah clock tower right there. It used to be a train station, no longer.
I feel like I'm gonna see Peter Pan at the top. Kind of looks like it's our version of Big Ben.
The barber shop right here, shaped like a train cart.
I mean, it is a train, essentially, retrofitted. Authentic tracks underneath. I feel like these tracks, they used to run straight down that way to the train station, but no longer. Now we just have this remnant.
They got this fantastic diagonal crossing. We're not walking diagonal, but you know.
But it is an option.
It's an option. We're outside Masa Mexican Kitchen and Cantina, and we got this brick right here.
We gotta fix it. We're outside St. George's Square, a building I've always noticed since I was a kid because of this beautiful stained glass window that they've chosen to remain here. I mean, this just feels like England. It feels like we're in an English facade in the English countryside. I would compare this place to Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, Toad Hall at Disneyland, if you know what that building looks like.
We're here at Issaquah's famous Gilman Village. I've never had an in-depth tour, except for like a couple weeks ago when Issa took me here, but I'd never really been here, even though I'd seen it. You know, now it's crazy.
I feel like this is some world market. We are outside the Phoenix Art Restoration and Framing. It kind of feels like the secret society building. We got this like eagle emblem on the sign.
We got Paisley's tea room right here, Issa's workplace.
You know, I've got to be honest. I'm like, this is fine, but I'm a little bit more distracted by this pink building right here.
Village Family Clinic.
Wellness with the nice papyrus font. Top it off.
We're in Safeway right now, and I asked Henry, like, don't you just feel that sense of accomplishment getting all the way to Safeway from Sammamish? And he was like, oh yeah. You know, it's just great to go walking someplace that you normally drive to, you know? We found this Pokemon virtual kiosk thing here, and we don't know what it means. It's very...
The future is now.
And one of the most underrated streets in Issaquah is Juniper Street, because you can go to Gilman Village from the backside, or you can end up over by Safeway and Target over there. Right in front of us, we have
Issaquah Valley Elementary,
Issaquah Valley.
an OG of the Issaquah School District.
And we got Tiger Mountain.
You know, they say they named it Tiger Mountain because it looks like a tiger laying down, right?
Oh, I didn't.
No, I made that up.
Salmon right here.
It's like a long trail of them. But there's a personal connection to the salmon. Do you want to let them know, Eric?
Oh yeah, Issa's dad painted all the base colors of these salmon right here.
It looks like every student got to paint one, and they're like, probably told them in the class, hey guys, we're gonna hang them up on the fence. And they could see the fruits of their labor as they drive along this street. Shout out to the Jennings families right here. Made their mark in history.
Henry wanted to point out this like Spanish style house right here.
It's like the only stucco house in this entire city.
Downtown Issaquah has fantastic street lamps right here.
Beautiful red.
This bridge that we were just on with the street lamp was opened in 1921, or constructed in 1921.
I thought it said 1996 down there. I feel like this means something. I don't know what it is.
We're here at the intersection of Front Street and Sunset Way. I feel like this is like the epicenter of Issaquah right here.
And like down there, if you like view it, it kind of looks like the City of Dreams, like Main Street USA at Disneyland, you know?
Definitely. We're here at Mackey's Dim Sum.
What I appreciate about this building is it's traditional Chinese. They have dragon statues right in front. Kind of gets you in the mood before you eat here. Look at this. Look at the colors. It's perfect.
And we got this old rolling log tavern right here with this very, very old facade.
Doesn't get more Wild West than this. This is the iconic mural of Issaquah. It really sets the scene and the mood of the city and where you are.
We got this blue door right here. It's meant to symbolize Issaquah's sister city in Morocco.
Shout out to Chef Cohen. I probably butchered that pronunciation, so I apologize. Can you go inside the door? No, you can't.
I really like this path right here. It's very quaint. It's very stylish. Reminds me of Disneyland for sure.
When I was a kid, I always was confused why there was a huge blue door here. But it really sparks your imagination. Shout out to Linda Roulette, city clerk, 30 years of service. What's interesting is she's reading this book with this very ominous eye symbol. Don't know what that means.
We decided to stop at this bench for some lunch.
We also called Issa to see where this like Zen shop was that I thought was around. And apparently it used to be like this kind of Asian themed art gallery and it closed. So it doesn't exist any longer.
Got some toxic waste right here. We got the garage, the teen cafe here.
It's an amazing institution. You can drop in, get some snacks, hang out with people.
We're here in the Issaquah Community Center. I was able to fill up my water bottle. Fantastic.
Stay hydrated. Right here we have the emblem like inside commemorating all the donors to the center. This chair looks like straight out of a cartoon. Wow.
We're here at the famous Cafe Umi, and the setup here is fantastic. I mean, you got these little ramps.
Well, like a pond and
you got a pond, water feature. Like any place with a water feature, I'm like, okay.
Yeah. You know, it's my belief that it's important to find the beauty in like the little things. And I look over and these 3 blue trash cans next to the gray trash can. I don't know, something about it makes me think like it's like an album cover.
This is the first house in Issaquah, built in 1898.
The little museum inside, it's currently locked, but you know, look for next time.
We just saw a couple of the blue angels flying by overhead.
Those are beast mode.
We are going to a secret shortcut to Boehm's Candies. You go right over the creek right here.
Dude, I feel like you always pass over the creek when you least expect it.
There are 2 creeks that converge at Confluence
Really?
Park. Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
crazy. We've seen a lot of bricks today, and we thought the bricks earlier were bad, but whew, we ain't seen nothing yet.
So we're here at Boehm's Candies, historic chocolate store. It's like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory of Issaquah. We signed up for the tour.
In
at 1 o'clock.
2017, they celebrated 75 years of business. I mean, that's amazing. Like, I love this place so much. This place has to remain here for all time and eternity. They can never tear it down. This is a historic landmark. For all I know, UNESCO should establish a heritage site here. So for all I know, this could be Boehm himself. He's giving chocolate to all the children. What a heartwarming message. Shout out to Pan, mythological creature, and I got a statue of it. Apparently he could send visions and dreams and played a reed pipe and haunted the hills. Ooh.
We're here at the famous XXX root beer right here.
Very famous. I mean, we were just at Boehm's Candies, but I'd say this kind of contends with like the Issaquah landmark. It's insane inside. Everywhere, all the walls covered. I just want to add that you should check out the song All Night Diner by Modest Mouse. It's inspired by XXX, in fact.
We're coming up on the Dairy Gold milk factory. We got this mural right here. I like the Mount Rainier, the inclusion of Mount Rainier.
It's just a nice touch. Kind of has like a fantastical theme, I've noticed. There's so many parallels to art that I've noticed in real life. And if Boehm's Candies is like the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory 1960s movie, this one's like the Tim Burton 2000s Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I mean, look at that. That could be pipes with smoke coming out for all I know.
We have these fantastic flowers right here, right outside of Boehm's Candies.
I think they planted these here just for the added detail. They go the extra mile. What can I say?
Shout out to the Matterhorn right here.
Contrary to popular belief, it was a real mountain first and then the ride.
We just did the tour, the Boehm's Candy tour. It was fantastic.
I was blown away. It was incredible.
We got to see his apartment. We got to see how they made the chocolate.
Yeah,
really impressive.
So much beautiful artwork, all the stories, all the rich history and culture. I gotta say, Julius Boehm, I gotta owe a lot of credit to that guy. He sounded like an amazing person.
So we learned on the tour, Julius Boehm came to Issaquah via Highway 10, and we're suspecting that this Gilman Boulevard used to be Highway 10.
And now it's not really anything.
Yeah,
it's like one of the most desolate roads in the whole city, but this used to transport like all the way across the country until they built the I-90. Shout out to Himalayan blackberry, extremely invasive. Hey, at least it has a cool name. Shout out to 76 gas station. I love it. It just really makes it, you know that it's there.
We also have the famous Issaquah Quarry right here by the Highlands.
Looks kind of dystopian.
We're here on the trail next to I-90, right here.
I call this Heartbreak Hill. Sun's beating right down on us. Elevation gain. We're trudging through.
We have this orange sculpture on the side of the trail right here.
Now, these walls give me the impression that it's like some kind of fortress that you can't scale up, and there's like guards at the top.
So we noticed those Smith Farmers like boxes. Like, do people just order milk and they just bring it to them or something? Is it like a subscription?
I feel like it's some grand conspiracy. Like, no one knows why they're there.
We are here outside Regal Cinemas in the Highlands.
The one and only. I mean, look at this sign. It's so magnificent. You're like, you could go watch a movie at Regal. The thing that really bums me out though is that Regal Corporate decided to close the box office. So it just sits here empty like a ghost town. I remember when I used to come here, I'd wait in line for the movie, pick the seats. It was so exciting. And then you could go in and get concessions. But now you have to get your tickets at concessions. And there's no real mystery involved of, ooh, we're at the box office. I remember when this first opened, how cool I thought that there was a custom mural. I was like, okay, this place is legit. Well, with this pit stop out of the way, we've now gotten our water bottles refilled and we're gonna be leaving this great institution. And I just want to comment that this Blue Beetle movie is coming out on my birthday. Construction everywhere. We can't,
A bunch of it.
can't walk anywhere.
We are in Klahani right now, taking a shortcut, a very peaceful, calm road to the other side of Klahani. They have this sign right here that says blind person area. So like they put up a special sign for someone who is blind. I think that's really cool.
So the sun strikes back. It's made its revengeful return. It's really beaten down, especially now on this last leg. So hi there, sun.
I really like this tree. It reminds me of Winnie the Pooh a little bit, you know?
It's a little hobbit hole in there.
We're back. We made it through the sun. We made it through the hills. We're back. We got here.
It was an adventure.
It was an adventure. About 13 miles.
Yeah.
So, but we got to see the great little details of town of Issaquah.
All the little attractions.
Boehm's Candies.
Poems. We went to Regal. We saw our job. I mean, dude, thanks for having me, Eric. This was a dream come true.
Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to have you. I hope you really enjoyed this walk. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you next time.